What's up, guys? Welcome to another fun-filled run. This is going to be round number 2 here at the scrap yard. It's about 1:30 p.m. 13:30 on the 6th of June 2019. We're coming to do our second scrap run. Second and last scrap run of the day. No doubt if you saw the video before this one, you saw the first one for the day. Right now I'm just waiting to get in. Roughing out, then I'm about, what do you call it, 9,500 pounds empty. So I got a heavy load on this one. Last load I brought, I was just trying to empty the trailer out so I can make room for this load. Somebody was kind enough to do some cleaning and they actually filled it up for me. It just wasn't feasible to try to fill it up more. So I am third up. There's pick your part, or automotive recycler rolling out there with a trailer full of crushed cars. Always fun times when they do that. So I guess I'll ramble here a little bit. Automotive recycling, what they do is they buy cars, bring them into a scrap yard, or a junkyard, as we like to call it. And what it really is they hold the cars there for a month or two and make whatever they can off parts, like pick your part or pick and pull or ecology or whatever you've got in your area. It's pretty much the same thing. So here we've got pick your part, and what it is it's a scrap yard, and you go there and you pick it. You got to look for what you need. You go into the yard, you find the car you need the part from. They organize them somewhat. Then you find the part, you take it out and you pull it yourself. And then you bring it up to a window and they ring you up and you pay for it. So you got to do the work. Some other places you don't go in, they do it for you. I think pick and pull is the same way, where they you go through and you find the part yourself. But there are some scrap yards out there, or not scrap yards, but junk yards. You call them scrap yards, they're not really scrap yards. That do it for you. Anywho, so what happens is that once they're done with the car's not making them any more money. It's sitting there. They cycle them, keep fresh inventory. So after about a month or 2 or 3, or if the car's already picked apart, then they'll crush it, load it onto a truck like that, about 3 or 4 high and about 4 or 5 long, and then ship them down here to a scrap yard, or this scrap yard for one, and sell the rest of the vehicle for scrap metal. And in a sense, they make their money 3 times over. It's a lucrative business. They'll probably get $100, $200 for the car here. And they'll buy the car from the person for say $200-300 bucks. This place will give them about $200 a car. Weight wise, they're about there. 200, 250. They might even get more money because they bring such volume. Anywho, so they give the person $300 bucks for the car. They'll get their they'll get what they paid back from this place. So they basically pay the person scrap value for the car at the time. And they make 100% profit off of the parts. So everything that somebody buys in that car, and they'll make, it's a lucrative business, because a lot of these places make upwards of $1,000+ per vehicle in parts. I mean, they're not charging much for the parts, but each piece goes, and there's a lot of parts in a car, it adds up, and that's how they make a shit ton of their money. So it's a cycle. anyway, we're about, you know, we got one more vehicle ahead of us before we pull onto the scale, or I pull onto the scale, I should say. I say we, I don't know, it's because I say we or us because I've been trained, or, you know, taught that there's no, you know, it's no I, it's a team kind of thing, and I follow along the team effort kind of deal. And it's very, how do you say it? Very contagious to always say I, or me. You know, it's kind of a selfish thing, especially when it's something that involves more than just you. So you'll learn to say we or whatever to include everybody, so it's not just I. Anyway, so I am going to be pulling in here in a minute. Up to the scale, so we're gonna see how much we weigh. If this goes relatively quickly, I'll just keep the video rolling. If it gets a little slow here, then what I'll do is I'll cut and we'll come back when I get ready to roll up on the scale, or I get ready to roll out. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't want this video to be too long. Anyway, all right, well, we'll come back when I'm getting ready to roll off the scale, and I'll give you guys the numbers of what my weigh-in is. All right, here we go. Going in for another dump. How's it going? It dumps.
Oh, it's dumping?
Yeah.
That's HMS or T?
It's mixed.
Oh, mixed?
Yeah. One and shit. This guy fucking trying to squeeze around me. Fuck that, dude. That guy's getting close. This guy's going. I guess we're going right here, but damn DVW truck is in my way. His doors. All right, go backing. Dump this bitch. Grab a couple of gloves. Try to grab my other gloves. Put these on because they keep my hands clean. I need to find my other work gloves. I might have left them behind. I was looking at you raising it up. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, those doors are still closed.
No, I raised it up so I can bring it all the way to the end.
Oh, okay, there we go.
the fucking doors.
Makes sense. It looks like that door's about on the stuck side too. Woo! Lots of water today. Here we go. I'm dumping. Ooh, gas meters. Let's go. Good deal. Look at the bottom, see how high we can go with it. Alright, let's pull it forward and get this thing emptied off. There's a lot of water here right now. Stuck by trucks. Stuck by trucks. I gotcha. It makes it a bitch, huh? A shit ton of aluminum.
Like 40,000 pounds.
Wouldn't be surprised if half those wheels are ones I brought to you guys. I brought a whole bunch of that shit like a couple weeks ago. Well, fuck it. Water pump. Oh, that's my box for that. Okay. I'm trying to kind of make sure most of the shit's out of here. Yeah, that's what happens when you back into shit. It fucking shoves your lights and stuff out. Yeah, I'm gonna put a couple holes in the bottom of these, I guess. Full of water. First light back into there. Light light's got condensation in it. There's a bunch of number 1 in there. a bunch of number 1 underneath.
Oh, E-grade.
Yeah, you marked it E-grade. Is number 1. On top right now, underneath there's a bunch of these, a bunch of fucking some metal beams. There's most of it's right here because it was in the back of the trailer. So like right here you see a lot of that shit. You can see here's a piece right there. There's a couple other pieces. Alright, thank you, sir. Get this thing closed up, fix one more of my lights here real quick, and then out of here. I don't know how many people pay attention to keep back 200 feet. Not many. This box is dry. All you gotta do is put like a plate or something. Alright, we're going. We're empty, we're done. Last scrap run for the day. Killing the tires. Tires. I'm gonna drop my gain down. They don't put brake lights or turn signals, but they put flashing lights. Well, the guy doesn't need to go for it. Alright, here we go. So the outbound scales, this place is cracking right now. They are full of fucking shit. Look at that big old pile of processed metal. It's like iron metal right there, I guess. That machine sorts it out from aluminum and everything else. That's how they maximize their amount of money with it. Street sweeper. Alright, so when I weighed in at 11,400 pounds. So actually just a hair bit lighter than the last load, and it wasn't even that much in there. So it makes you wonder. So now we're gonna weigh out. I personally like using the last scale here because I don't have to walk around. I go right to the air tube. So, alright, I'll sit here until this guy's out of my way. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to weigh out. Just dropped my trailer gain down to 20. Or 2. What the fuck? Is that fucking plate? What the hell? Alright, so weighed in at 11,400. Well, let's see what we weigh out at. This is why I say I love this place, because freaking air tube. 9,480. It's almost 2,000 pounds, but this time we got number 1, so it's not bad. Alright, air tube. I guess they fixed this because it's shooting it out pretty well now. Press the button. So an imperial ton is 2,240 pounds. Alright, let's see what they're paying for shit now. I guess E-grade today they're paying 120 a ton. Gross ton. Let's see what number 1 is paying. It's usually like 20-30 bucks more. 60% of my load was number 1, so that's good. This guy's going. It's amazing how these guys pass commercial vehicle inspection sometimes. Those mud guards. Hey, we put a sunshade finally. Cheesy one, but no. Okay. Well, this is the longer one because I gotta hit the cashier. Well, depending how busy they are, it'll really depend on how quickly I get my shit, but looks like they're slowing down a little bit here. But you got a sunshade, you can't see shit, so. Toyota. Go. Okay, didn't do so well that time. Alright, let's see. Put that for the next guy. Alright, so get back on the truck there because I gotta pull off the scale. So, they must have dropped the price on E-grade. E-grade went down to watch where I'm fucking steering this thing. E-grade went down on this trip to $115, and number 1 is paying $130. So total here is $106 for this load. Wow, this place is fucking cheapening out big time. Well, it was a light load too, considering that it was less than 2,000 pounds. I would have figured it was heavier. What was my total weight? 1,920 pounds, yeah. Well, that means today we made about 220 bucks. Not too bad. 2 runs, a little bit of time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I see like 90% of everybody that watches my videos hasn't subscribed. Why not? You know, you'll get you'll be a member of the channel, and then you'll get notified whenever new videos come up, as well as, you know, be active. But you know, it helps the channel out. I mean, if you guys want me to do this stuff, I need subscribers, right? And if you don't subscribe, what's the point, in a sense? You know, if you want to watch the videos, cool. Either way, I thank you guys for watching them. Be safe out there, everybody, and I'll see y'all on the next one.